Hey guys, I wanted to review Fuuka from episode 3 onward, and so, of course, I'd done the anime recommendation. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, I'd recommend you guys check out that video. But right now I want to review episode 3 of Fuuka, and so, man, everything from the second half of this episode was leading on to believe what we got in the conclusion of it was going to happen. Everything about it. But, and it sucks, because it's, darn it, again, this will be spoiler heavy, guys, before I begin, and so, yeah, this is crazy. But of course, last time, in episode 2, we see the growth of the relationship between our main characters, but we also know that there's a love triangle. Now, Fuuka nor Yue know that there's a love triangle, but Kyuke, and hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, or all of them, I'm hopefully pronouncing them right. We know that Kyuki, there we go, Kyuki has a interest in Yue. And so we find out Fuuka wants to create a band called the Hedgehogs and wants everyone to join. Now they agree, and they end up going to a beach house where the instruments are. Yue, however, is feeling a bit left out. He isn't excited about the instruments. He definitely isn't interested in the social aspect. And, his antisocial style that he loves Twitter, it's immediately put to the test. Fuuka is ecstatic. She loves this. Mikasa is, socially he's a sticky note. But Yue just doesn't seem to get the hang of things. And it's unfortunate and it's sad. And he goes so far as to affect the business of the beach house. And the manager sees this. He's a little frustrated. He pulls Yue aside, and he tells him that he needs to get his act together because it is affecting the business if he doesn't leave. Now, I love this scene that we get afterwards. He's sitting there on the side of the beach house in the shadow, as his personality is, more antisocial, more alone. It's a very simple thing. Lots of movies and lots of anime do this, but I love it every time I see it. The contrast, right? When Fuuka comes into the scene and she has sunlight hitting her, and everyone else on the beach has sunlight hitting them, but he himself is antisocial. He's just him, and that's him. And but it shows contrast. Now, he believes that, he is not, so he shouldn't be here. He feels like he's letting everything out. And one of the cool things again about the scene is that, we see where he's fully comfortable. Once again, not on the beach. He's not jumping. He didn't run out to the beach. He's expressing himself. He loves expressing himself and letting everything out on Twitter. And one of the great things about it is now we see that when Fuuka does come in, he lets her know. And, he lets her know that he's not feeling good about this. He feels inferior. But she herself is just speaks incredibly bluntly, as she should. And I love that, she tells him, you screw things up, but you try your very best. And that's why not only she wanted him to be a part of the band, but that's what she likes about him. And that confidence gets Yue back into the beach house. He tries again, and this time he does it with confidence and strength. He ends up passing out, and he's sleeping on Fuuka's lap. I think that's also a very beautiful, beautiful scene. Just very cute, very adorable. We then find that this is where we find the division here. This is where everything changes. This is where we know it's probably going to end up, God damn it. But, we then find out that Kyuki is heading toward the beach. She's going to shoot a few scenes, and then from there she'll have some time off, and she wants to visit Yue. Now, that's just a side part, but we go back, and now, after the following day, or the day of, whichever day it is, I can't tell if it was another day or if it was the same day. Either or, I think it's the next day. We get this ocean scene, and it starts hilarious. It includes panties and embarrassment, and then it turns horribly wrong, to nearly a drowning death. And when they do get back to the beach house, it's begun raining, and, one thing that had to happen though, because of the nearly drowning death, was mouth to mouth resuscitation, and because it was a mouth to mouth and it was a kiss, Yue is thinking about it, but also Fuuka, and that's really cool to see as well. It wasn't just from his point of view; it was, she was feeling that as well, and and she says, "Make it a secret, please. Don't tell anyone," and they don't. Later on in the evening, Yue meets with Kyuki, and this is their first actual face-to-face meeting outside of the concert. Of course, they saw each other at the concert, and we know how much energy that gives her. We know her emotional state toward him. We know what she feels, and they're both excited to see each other. And they end up talking about the fact they haven't been around each other in a while. And Fuuka, she's looking for Yue in the beach house, and she begins getting questioned by Mikasa about their intimacy on that day, and she leaves immediately. Just get out. She doesn't want to talk about it, and wants to make it a secret. And then we cut back to the pier. You know what's gonna happen. I wished that it didn't lead up this way, but it did, and God, that sucked. They're back on the pier. Yue and Kyuki are lighting sparklers. They're watching them go out together. Yue hasn't caught on about her emotions about him. Yet he compliments her on her beauty. She finds that even more nice. As Kyuki finds out, that there's a girl in his class that's in his band that he would talk to her about. A strong gust of wind pushes them together. And of course, at that same exact moment, that's when Fuuka, is right there seeing that. And I don't know if she could audibly hear that Kyuki is telling him, or prepared to tell him, her feelings for him. There was that embrace. Maybe that was 10 seconds long. I couldn't tell. But I couldn't tell also the way that the walkway was set up, that Fuuka should have seen that from a pretty far distance. Could have seen the accident that was leading into the umbrella flying off. And then they accidentally hold on to each other. That should have been seen. But either way, one of the main things about this is what it looks like they're going to portray here into the next episode is that not only that he is, that she believes that he is in a romantic relationship with the one person that she loves in terms of music. That's crazy. That's going to be a scar, and that will affect the entire, that will affect everything about this relationship going forward, right? Because it looks wrong and it looks different. This is one of those things where it's it doesn't look like, it's not what it looks like, and it's not. He had no idea, but he's going to be probably screwed on this one. And man, everything about this episode was really cool. It was cute, it was adorable, it was crazy. Of course, at certain points it was actually getting pretty dark, but overall, you had the banter that's still funny. Everything about it, I love this. I love this series. I'm gonna definitely watch till the end. But man, that's such a cliffhanger to end on. It sucks. Man, that sucks. But guys, what did you think about this? I'm gonna keep uploading on this channel. Hopefully, you guys subscribe. I'll let you. I'll be posting this to Democracy, but I'm going to start uploading to AniManga Inc. If you guys want to subscribe to that channel, I'd recommend it, because that's where you'll get all the rest of the Fuuka video reviews, all the reviews for the episodes going up to whenever it ends. So I'm very curious about this series, and I love it. So guys, tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Episode 3, what did you think? Thanks for watching.